moving on with our next speaker, we will focus a bit more on the sports industry and its nuances. Sener Korkusuz is CEO and co-founder of American 7S Football League. The A7FL is disrupting the sport of American football with its format of 7-on-7, no helmets, no pads, full contact, tackle football. Sener is a veteran of the sports industry and will offer us insight on the so-called backend of the sports industry. Sener, thank you for joining us. Can you please tell us a bit about yourself and, of course, your background?
Yeah, thank you for having me. My name is Sener Korkusuz. I'm a computer engineer and programmer by trade. I've become an entrepreneur over the years. In 2004, I founded EarthSkater, which is a software as a service e-commerce platform. And we help a lot of small business owners across the country in getting set up and do business online. We're very personalized and flexible. And throughout that time, I've been passionate about entrepreneurship. In 2014, I helped to co-found the A7FL, American Sevens Football League, and we are now an entertainment and TV destination, and we're gaining fans across the country, across the world. It's amazing.
And how important is a new technology for sports league?
Yeah, technology is extremely important for a sports league, especially a new one like the A7FL. We are a startup and we have all of the hurdles and obstacles that a startups face. And that technology helps to bridge the gap and help us to scale much faster and much more efficiently and cost effectively. Blockchain technology is something in specific that we have our eyes on. But I can tell you the A7FL has got tremendous value in our video production. Our fans love it. The sport is viral and engaging. It's football with no pads, no helmets, full contact. And believe it or not, there's an elevated safety angle to the game in the ways that it's similar to rugby. No helmets, no repetitive head-to-head shots. Because of all of this, we're using technology to our advantage to produce our videos ourselves. And in this season, we're on TV with 11 Sports, where we're producing those games in-house, self-produced, and technology has a huge role in that.
And how can a sports league team or athlete leverage new technology?
Okay, so as a sports league, major factor is you need to get the games out there. You need to put it out to the audience, and that means production. And production costs. It's an expensive business. It costs anywhere in the range of $10,000 to $15,000 to produce for television. It costs anywhere in the range from 5 to 10 plus to produce for Facebook and digital streaming venues. That being said, a single person with a cell phone in today's day and age can live stream on their own to Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and any number of platforms. And at the same time, a crew, an experienced crew like the A7FL production team is able to leverage technology to not only produce for digital platforms like our new partnership with Facebook Watch, but also for television with 11 Sports Network, where we're producing those games ourselves. It's a major milestone for us.
As a sports insider, what is your opinion on blockchain?
Blockchain is an emerging technology. It's an evolution of technologies, most notably the idea of spreadsheets and databases have now evolved into a more robust distributed solution based and known as blockchain and the distributed ledger. That being said, I think there's huge opportunities in sports to use blockchain technology, not only in the compensation of athletes, the funding of teams, the funding of athletes, but also in the third-party partnerships, such as in fantasy sports. The A7FL is actively seeking partnerships in fantasy football around the A7FL platform, and also how that extends into the gambling and gaming arena across the world using blockchain and potentially the cryptocurrencies that are associated to manage those processes.
And how are you planning to incorporate blockchain technology into A7FL?
Thank you. Yeah, the A7FL's very interested in emerging technologies. Obviously, we've been taking advantage of and have received great benefit from our work with various technologies, and blockchain is one of the newest that we're engaging with. We're learning more about, we're investigating, we're testing, and we're seeking to form partnerships in and around companies that are using blockchain technology where it's going to benefit and be a win-win for both parties. The A7FL needs to benefit our teams and our athletes and expand our league across the United States and then globally. Investors and other third parties are able to then use the blockchain and potentially our associated cryptocurrencies, which we're looking at, to fund athletes, fund teams, fund the A7FL's ventures, and whether that's in the United States or internationally, it's all made more efficient and effective through blockchain.
Your league is a new player on the block. How can blockchain give smaller leagues the advantage against major, well-established competitions?
It's a great question. I think obviously smaller leagues and smaller businesses and organizations in general are more flexible, more adaptive, more quick to make changes and pivot, whereas the larger organizations are maybe slowed down by bureaucracy to some degree. That's natural, I believe. So blockchain is just another tool in the toolbox, and one that's going to be ever more prevalent as time goes on. And yeah, I definitely think it could give a smaller league, a league like the American Sevens Football League, an advantage in being first to market or one of the first to leverage those technologies to scale our league across the country and internationally. That's our goal.
And one more question, this one from our viewers who are football fans. It seems having a new full contact American Football League has raised quite some interest among our viewers. So could you go into a little more details on your latest project, the A7FL?
That's a great question. The A7FL is no pads, no helmets, full contact football. If you can imagine American football played with no pads and no helmets, that's the A7FL. There are a few major differences. We are 7-on-7. NFL football is 11-on-11. We have certain rule changes to make our game safer. There's no kicking in the A7FL. Our special teams are done through a 3-on-1 special teams, which is special teams traditionally the most dangerous part of American football. So for our fans across the world who are especially familiar with rugby, we keep the full contact of football, American football, the same kind of contact that you love to see in rugby, but this is American football. You get to throw the passes for touchdowns and all of the other excitement that comes with the game. And it's better for our athletes, no repetitive head-to-head hits like you see when you're wearing helmets. It's very entertaining. We're gaining fans across the country, and we hope you'll watch us. Join us on a7fl.com and Facebook. You can find us at A7FL and A7FL TV. We're coming to you live this season on Facebook Watch and 11 Sports Network.
Sener, thank you and good luck in setting up a new exciting sports league. And to all of our viewers, do tune into the next A7FL season. It's an exciting sport.